Hey everyone, welcome to 302 Sobriety on YouTube. Been a rough week, but I'm still sober and I'm doing it one day at a time. Let me just tell you what's going on this week. I got to go back to that foreclosure mediation process to see what's going on, and they keep telling me I got to send papers that they already have, and I think they do that to confuse the living daylights out of you, so you just give up, but they don't know who they're dealing with. Otherwise, this past week, I didn't post last Sunday. I went to the dentist. They removed 6 teeth, 3 on one side and 3 on the other side. And first thing my dentist said, he said, "I'm going to give you some pain medications, Tylenol number 3. I said, whoa, no, I don't want Tylenol number 3. I'd rather bitch and complain, and take regular Tylenol and go through whatever agony I'm supposed to go through. But I have high pain tolerance, and as you can see, I had this done yesterday, and I'm speaking well. The swelling is going down, the soreness is going away slowly. But the first thing they want to do is medicate you, and that's what starts the whole process. So you have to be very careful in what you choose to alleviate some pain. There's natural remedies to alleviate pain, and Tylenol is usually the best that I've considered for myself. Yes, if it's excruciating pain and you have to take the prescribed medication from a doctor, if you're in the emergency room, say you got into an accident and broken bones and stuff like that, well, that's something different. You can't tolerate that pain. But this was 6 teeth removed. Yeah, it was going to be a little sore. I've had surgery after surgery, and they started giving me Percocet at the time. That was about, what, 10 years ago, maybe 11 years ago. And I found to help me was just taking Tylenol and accepting the pain. It's hard to believe, but if you accept the pain and the pain is coming from a certain spot because of a certain reason, it's just like if you lift weights. You lift weights, you're sore, you're in pain, but it's good pain because you're getting better. And it's basically the same thing. I'm trying to take care of myself during my sobriety. That's fixing my teeth, taking care of my body, and doing the right thing. And slowly it's working. Mentally now, I got a lot of work to do in my head. I got to stay out of my head, stay out of my own crazy way of thinking. Today I'm going to be DJing just for 2 hours, and that's because it's a friend of a friend, and it was recommended by them about me. So I said, good, give them a break on price, and it helps me with some cash in my pocket. But it's you meet some people sometimes, and they want to take control over everything, and I want to take control over everything. And I always have to keep realizing that the only thing I can control is how I handle things. So I live and learn. I might not do this gig again if they ask to do it, but it is what it is. Other than that, let me see, what can I tell you? Still grateful to be alive, grateful for my sobriety, grateful for the friends I have. I had my friend and my boss that, I texted that I had 6 teeth removed, and the first thing that came, she texted back was, you want me to pick you up? Because I'm on my bicycle, and it was pouring yesterday. I mean, it was pouring like I've never seen it in a long time. Horizontal rain. The winds were picking up, and she was real kind enough to come pick me up and take me home, which I truly appreciate, and I'm grateful for people like that. My daughter's still working with me. taking it one day at a time, see what happens. Things that I had in the works as for an apartment. A friend of mine said he had an apartment, didn't come through. I didn't have, I was supposed to get a car, and that didn't fall through. So I'm back to square one, but, and I keep saying this, it is what it is. You know, I can't do anything about it. Just accept it as it comes, and something better might come along. I'm hoping to get a camper, so at least I could, in case anything does happen that I have to move out of here quick. Maybe next weekend I'm going to put up a yard sale and get rid of almost all my things and just keep the basics, my necessary stuff, and put it in some storage and work it from there. I'm just taking a step at a time. Still going to my meetings. They're helping me out, you know. I don't want to be like the whiner and complaining, but if I don't say what I have to say, I don't get any feedback. So I have to be very careful. It's not whining, it's just stating a fact that this is what's going on with me. You know, I know everybody goes through things. I know things that are worse than what I'm going through right now. And God bless them that they're still sober. And the difference is that I was able to handle everyday life things with liquor. Now I handle everyday life things with sobriety, with my friends, thinking things through, asking questions, putting it out there. Maybe I hear something that I'm supposed to hear and be able to help me out. So my kids, my daughter, she's having an awesome time working with me. I'm having a good time with her being there. There's a little obstacles, as with everything, you know. She's here, so I have to walk now instead of bike riding because she doesn't want to bike ride. She wants to dress up, put a dress on and stuff like that, and that's understandable. And so I'll just make the sacrifice, whatever I have to do for her. So at least this is her first job. She has a good experience. She'll learn. And she's also learning you do what you got to do when you have to do it. Because now she sees the part of me that I have to get up every day with, and I don't have a car to ride because, I mean, an hour and 15 minutes, an hour and a half bike ride to work or to wherever I have to go if I don't take the bus. If I had a car, it would take me about, 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes. But anyway, because of taking the buses, you got to wait for one to get the other one, then you got to get off there, and you have to walk to your next connection. And so she's realizing that, and I'm giving her a little piece by piece of life. I'm giving her. She's going to get paid. I've been paying for her bus fare. I told her this is what I'm paying for, and I double it because I'm paying for yours now. So yeah, I'm losing money, but it's worth it in the long run because she's learning something. My son, on the other hand, have issues with him, and it's not that I want to control what he thinks and what he does. It's just that I want to teach him a lesson of life. I don't want him to go through what I went through. And I see a pattern forming slowly and slowly. And I'm not just going to throw a blind eye. I'm not stupid, you know. I'm not going to say, no, not my kid. You know, my kid doesn't do that. My kid is an angel. No, it doesn't happen that way. Anything's possible with my children at any given time. Anything's possible with anybody at any given time. It depends on the circumstances. And we're not to disclose too much of my child, my son, but he's been misbehaving, and I'm going to just teach him that it's inappropriate to behave the way he does. It's not a physical punishment. It's more of a I got your pocket punishment, you know. You like money? Well, no more money. No more working. And for a teenager, that's very important. Well, let me just let you guys go. Remember, I also have Instagram, 302 Sobriety. I have Facebook, 302 Sobriety. I have a closed group there, and I have an open group there. Follow me. Check it out. See how you like it. You know, and I also have my DJ business, which is 302firststatedjs.com. And I also have that on Facebook. So I'm just putting it out there. I might as well use, this is the only time I get to speak to you guys. And I'm doing what I have to do. You guys keep sober one day at a time. Do what you have to do. Do the next best thing. You know, don't give in to that craving of, I can't handle it. Well, the only way I can handle it is by getting high so I can forget. Nah, it don't happen that way. I bless you guys, and take care and have a good time. Thank you.